Now, there's a trick there, right? Because a lot of times people pay off debt at the wrong time if they're in contract maybe for a loan, and then it delays the close of escrow because you're waiting, to see that payment hit as a payoff, correct?
Correct. So I take a lot of pride in consulting with a client at the very beginning, talking to them about, paying down something
Yes.
at that time, at the beginning of the application, not at the end of the process.
Oh, I know.
Please don't take out any new debt. Don't have anyone run your credit.
What about that car that you've always wanted? You get
Well,
that
if
new
you
car?
always wanted that car, I would really strongly recommend that you wait until after you close on your purchase, because that could change the numbers, and it could,
I know.
delay the closing, or we could have some issues. So, I advise people at the beginning not to do anything with their credit, at least while we're in contract.
I know, and I try to remind people too, but let me tell you, it is an agent or broker's nightmare to all of a sudden have your client called, hey, can I come by and show you my brand new truck or my brand new car?
Absolutely, and you're like, you did what?
I know, and it's like, oh my gosh, should we start to day drink? It's amazing how that can happen. It's just, they just don't know. They
Right.
think once they're in escrow, once the offer is accepted, that it's pretty much a done deal, and it's not.
It is not. It is not until we close on the transaction. And the other thing I recommend is moving money around. Clients have a lot of different accounts sometimes, and I also don't recommend moving money around. It can become complicated. Keep everything as simple as possible throughout the
So
transaction.
you've got to source all those accounts where the money goes to, comes from.
Yes, and that happened back in 2001, where we have to source everything, and the less we have to source, the less stress on the client as well as
Because you
myself.
I know, because it's like, oh, you saw something. Can I have that account?
Exactly.
Where did that come from? What was that for?
Exactly.
So I do know that, there's a lot into a loan process. And one of the things that I always mention to my clients in their starting their home search, and of course the pre-approval process, is try not to call the call center or web surf for those interest rates, because it is so important that you work with a local lender, local folks that are able to guide you. They're not back east. They're not, like I said, a call center where you call, they don't know who you are. Also not sure, although appraisers are third parties, but you don't know who picks up the appraisal, the timeliness.
That are not familiar, appraisers that are not familiar with the area. And I find that you're correct. Working with someone locally, it is very important, because there's a time difference when you're working with someone possibly at an 800 number.
Oh, I know.
And then a lot of times at an 800 number, you don't get the same person. So you don't work with that particular individual throughout the process. I pride myself in being available if someone wants to text me. I'm available on weekends, because that's when clients are out looking at houses.
Well, I can
and they want
attest
to
to
know
that
the numbers.
because you have answered my text.